So get your area prepared and listen up.
All right, guys, 2 rounds, 3 exercises. Let's go ahead and go through them. And remember, this is just our warm-up, so save some of that energy. Just get those joints and those muscles and everything nice, warm, and lubricated. That way, you're ready for everything else that's coming. First things first, we got 20 windmills. We got to get in this big, wide stance, really exaggerated. However, maintain a slight bend in that knee at the same time. We always want to avoid hyperextension. From there, hands are out in T position. Notice they're not too high, they're not too low, but perfect straightness right out from each side. From there, we're going to go opposite hand and foot as you push those hips back. Staying that opposite hand over, keeping that slight bend in the knee, feeling that slight pull on those hamstrings. So as you see, good, pushing those hips out, going over as far as you can. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can't touch your toe, no worries, that's not the important portion. Keep that slight stiffness in the leg and allow your body to go where it is only ready to go today. Slowly build yourself up. That way you can work your way up to that point organically and not cheat your way and skip any steps. That way it's a safe progression. Next up here, we're going to go into our squat kicks. 12 reps here, we're going to alternate. So it's going to be 6 kicks each leg. And we are going to bend that leg and push out with power. So when I say kick, I mean kicks. And what I mean, shoulder width stance and squat down. Once you come up, you're going to bring one leg off the floor and kick that leg out in front of you. Put that foot right back into position and repeat. And like I said, we're going to alternate legs each and every rep. So you're going to get 6 and 6, 6 and 6, a total of 12. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have jumping jacks. So feet together, hands to the side. Try to stay on the balls of your feet as you would slow out, bringing those hands up, separating the legs. Return to the center as you go in a rapid pace. Trying to keep that heart rate elevated. Really staying bouncy on those feet. Try not to be flat-footed where you're pounding on those joints, but remain there. Slight jump, slight touch from the toe, right back out. All right? So we got 25 jumping jacks, we got 12 squat kicks, and we got 20 windmills. 2 rounds here, get our bodies warmed up. Then we get over to what I would consider the good stuff.
Guys, I'll add this in for anybody that can't jump or mothers. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So jumping jacks bother you, step out 1 arm and leg at a time, and you can increase the difficulty by increasing the pace.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and do it. 20 windmills to start off with. Spread out with this one if you got someone at home you're doing this with. That way you guys don't swap each other in the face as you go up and down out of this motion.
What if I want to swap you in the face?
You don't.
I don't know, I might.
All right, T position, knees are slightly bent, and let's go. Remember, you should feel this in the back of those legs as well. Slight extension, slight pull.
Halfway. Good. Reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, squat kicks here. 12 reps, alternating 6 each leg, and let's go.
Good.
Halfway. One more each. And 12. All right, last but certainly not least, 25 jumping jacks. And like we said, try to go at a rapid pace with this one. Really get that heart rate up. And let's go.
Awesome.
Good deal. 1 down, 1 to go. Grab a drink if you need it. Quick breather. However, let's go through it one more time. Then we'll get a big break before we get into the main circuit.
All right, guys, if you're like me, you're already out of breath, you're nice and warmed up. We do have one more run, as Nate said. So while you are recovering, guys, you know what to do. Love, share, and tag 2 people in this post that you think would be interested in tonight's workout. And then we're
2.
Good. Try to reach down a little bit further than you did last time. Halfway.
5 to go. And 5. 12 more squat kicks right to it. Again, balance, get that leg up, and we are off.
Okay, get it up.
Jacks here, ready, right to it. Let's finish this thing and go.
Excellent. Halfway. Woo! Feeling great, guys. All right, go ahead and drop that fire emoji in the comments if you are nice and warmed up. You should be if you were doing all the reps for those warm-up movements. Grab your water. We're going to head right back here for our main circuit demonstrations.
All right, guys, give you about another 20 seconds here, 1 minute total. Again, we're just going to get into these demonstrations, so you're going to have more time to rest. Don't feel the need to rush through your repetitions. Take your time, warm your body up properly. You'll push it a little bit more in high gear soon enough. All right, guys, so 5 circuits, 5 move circuit here tonight, 3 rounds. We're going to start off with some diver push-ups. So I'm going to have you get down on the floor. And we want to get those hands about shoulder width apart, actually a little bit more outside of that. That way, once you go ahead and take those feet out, you're going to lift those hips up high in the sky, try to make the top of your head parallel with the ground underneath you. So you should almost be able to see through your legs behind you. That way you keep your head in position. From there, head and arms are all aligned. You're going to bend those elbows, taking that head down to the floor, powering back through those palms, keeping those hips as high as you can. So you'll feel that extension pull in the back of those legs. That's exactly what we want. Keep the hips high, head down as you breathe in, breathe out as you push back up. If you need a modification for this move, no worries. Go ahead and grab that elevated surface for you. You can simulate this same position. And again, the lower your surface is, maybe if you guys got a stair, maybe using 1 or 2 steps will serve you better, because this is kind of high, but we're going to show you the best way we can here. However, if this is all you got, you still can simulate that same concept, putting your hands on the edge of that bench, keeping those legs in, hips are up, where you can still feel that pull in the back of the hamstrings there, that posterior side of the body, and then take your head down to that surface and power back up. You should predominantly feel this move there within the shoulder region there, and also right here within your traps. So moving on there, we got 3 rounds of 8 here. Then moving over to power squats, 3 sets of 25. Feet together, we're gonna power out to that squat position as we jump out. Power back through the heels, jumping back in, and going right back out to that same position. So guys, perfect. So you want to actually get those feet off the ground as much as you can, bringing those feet in together, jumping out, sitting down in that chair, pushing through the heels, coming back up top. And just like those jumping jacks we did in the warm-up, when you come and bring those feet together, try to remain balanced there on the toes and then flatten the heels back out when you jump to that squat position. If you need a modification for this, grab your elevated surface. And we can do the same thing as you sit down there, jump out, sit down, then jump up, bring those feet together, and then return and continue to repeat that same motion there, all right? So bring that surface up if you're struggling, keeping those knees behind the toes and the heels flat. That way you're not putting as much of this in the knees as you should be into those thigh muscles being your quads there. Next up, moving over, Superman with a lat squeeze or Superwoman, whichever you prefer. You can lay out flat on your chest. Arms are out in front of you, legs are out behind you. You're gonna lift both sides up as high as you can. And from there, we're gonna start to rotate those arms backwards, keeping those arms straight. Really squeezing those shoulder blades together, causing as much of a contraction in that lat area as you can. All right, we're gonna do 12 reps here with the arms coming back as you maintain that extension with the hands and the feet off the ground, chest is high when you pull back, try not to lower those limbs. If you need a modification for this move, go with what you can do best here. So if you are able to get one leg up or two legs up, or maybe just your upper body right now, go ahead and do so. So if you're just doing an upper body, as you see here, feet are down, you're still gonna get a good workout on the core, and you're still gonna get a good squeeze on those lats. And also, ladies and gentlemen, as you're rotating those arms back, you should be extending up and lifting up more in the chest area as you're squeezing and bringing those limbs behind you. And if you're going to bring both feet off the ground or one leg off the ground, you can still bring one leg up, go for half the reps, which would be 6, and halfway through switch and favor that next side. So however we go, 12 total reps. Next up, flip it over onto your back. We got 25 hip thrusters. This will probably be a move where you can really catch your breath, try to lower that heart rate down, but still get some work done at the same time. Laying flat down, legs are bent, feet are flat to the floor. Notice how there's not as much distance from the shin part of the leg to that upper thigh area of the leg. Try to have them in as much as you can so you can get a real good real good raise from the floor. So pushing through those heels with the arms to the side, you're gonna drive up, really squeezing those glutes, getting those hips as high as you can, lower them back down, and then repeat. As I said, one of the easiest moves that we're going to do here tonight. This would be a real good way for you to really slow that heart rate down before we go into this next move and we really push it back up. And if you're looking for a modification here, just get those hips up as high as you can. Not much happening. Do the best you can. Be sure you're focused through the heels and you're getting as much extension from the floor as your body is ready to allow. However, lastly here, half burpees, no push-up, no jump, but I do want you to get up and out of that plank position as fast as you can, utilizing that squat every time down. So as you squat down, hands to the floor, you're gonna jump those legs out, jump them right back in, come to a full stand, and then get right back into it. In real time, we wanna go as fast as we can, and up. Good. Modifications here. You can step those legs out and jump them in, or jump them out, step them in. So step out, jump in, stand up, or go down, jump out, then step in and stand up. Either or, whatever your body's more comfortable with. However, still continue to challenge yourself. You got 10 repetitions there. You want to really try to boost the heart rate up before we slow the round down and go into our break. So we got 3 sets of 8 diver push-ups, 3 sets of 25 power squats, 3 sets of 12 Supermans with a lat squeeze, 3 sets of 25 hip thrusters, and 3 sets of 10 with the half burpee. So let's go ahead and crush this workout, work up a damn good sweat, and then go ahead and move over to our last portion of our Tuesday workout. So, anything you need to add?
No, guys, you know what to do. We're starting with those diver push-ups, so get your hands on the ground, hips up high, elevated surface if you need it. We have 8 reps. So we're going to get started here at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get that head down as much as you can. Very good. You guys are feeling any discomfort in the shoulder as far as a tweaking or sharp pain?
Also, too, guys, to save yourself any straining, breathe in as you lower your head down as you're contracting those muscles. Push that air out, breathing out, exhaling as you push back up to the top. Very important. Don't hold on, don't strain. Keep yourself from possibly passing out. All right, next up here, 25 power squats, feet together, and go. Good. Forward. It's 10.
Good. Keep moving.
5 to go. 5 to go. And 5. All
Okay,
right.
guys, that gets a great burn in the legs. We're going right down to Superman, Superwoman with the lat squeeze. You got 12 reps here. Try to stay elevated the whole time if you can. So getting started in 3, 2, 1, and really reach that chest up as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bringing those arms back.
Halfway.
You got this. Keep those arms and legs up.
Good stuff, guys. Go ahead and flip right over your back. Going into these 25 thrusters. And remember what I said. This is the way for you to slow the heart rate down. Bring those legs in close to the body. So those feet in close to the body. So as you push up, you really get a real good extension from the floor. Squeezing those glutes at the same time. Ready and go.
Now guys, really squeeze your glutes together at the top. As soon as they hit the ground, they should be right back up again. Use your forearms to press up against. Go as high as you can go. Keep challenging that range of motion. You should have about 5 left. All right, guys, very good. We're going into that half burpee, so go ahead and stand up.
Guess I need to speed my pace up on those. All right, 10 reps here before you get your first break. And again, we want to kind of speed these through so you're coming all the way up. Each and every repetition, back down as fast as you can, regardless of what variation you're using. 10 reps, ready, and let's go.
All right, guys, looking good, feeling great. That completes our first round of the main circuit. You should definitely be feeling this. So way to go, guys. Grab your water, you deserve it. And you want to do, hit up that comment section, drop that flex arm emoji. Let us know that you're done with round 1, and we'll see you right back here for round number 2. All right, guys, if you have any specific questions or concerns, now is the time to ask and address that so we can fix it going into the second round. If not, get that last sip of water because we're going right into round number 2, guys.
down. Breathe out as you power back to the top. Keep those legs as straight as you can with a slight bend.
All right, guys, power squats, 25. Whether you're doing them freestanding or on the bench, we're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Good, keep a nice pace here. Halfway.
Going right into our Superman with the lat squeeze, trying to keep those limbs as high as you can. Bring that chest up. When you bring those hands back, really squeeze and exaggerate that pinch on those shoulder blades. So ready, set, go.
12 reps. Good, halfway. Nice consistent breathing here. You guys can feel that a lot of places, shoulders, lower back, glutes, hamstrings. All right, guys, 20 hip thrusters. We're gonna put the pressure on Nate to speed these up. In 3, 2, 1, squeeze those glutes. Use this to catch your breath. Good. We're being intentional about our breathing, slowing down that heart rate. While still moving, still getting some work done. Squeeze your glutes. Don't just lift up, squeeze.
God, I always hate those moves where I slide so freaking much. All right, 10 half burpees. Let's get that heart rate back boosted. One more time to go with this circuit and go.
Lie on your feet. All right, guys, way to go. You have completed round 2. Let us know that you did by telling us you did in the comments, guys. Let us know round 2 is done. You get another break here, but we do have one more round coming up. So while you're recovering, go ahead and let us know which movement you're struggling with tonight. What movement, guys? Which one are you having the hardest time? Go ahead and let us know in the comments here, and then meet us right back for our last round of this main circuit.
So far, so good, guys. We're approaching that halfway point in the whole circuit itself. So one more round of this to go, then let's mix it up again. Then we'll go ahead and get our cool down started. You guys, about another 25 seconds of rest here. We're gonna smash this last round and continue moving forward.
Looking good, feeling great. Looking good, feeling great.
Woo! 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 Woo!
All right, they get the point, Nate. What do we always say last round?
Your best round. thing off. You already know everything we've been talking about. Let's just get moving. Last 8 diver push-ups here. Starting at 3, 2, and let's go. Breathe in. Power squat.
All right, guys, feet together. Jumping out in 3, 2,
Don't get lazy on this yet.
1. Finish strong, guys.
It was good quality reps. Quality reps. Good. Get those heels down. Get on those toes. Breathe. That oxygen in the lungs.
Good. Last 10. You don't have to go as fast as we are. Just do the very best you can. You're only competing against yourself.
All right. Superman.
So, I think this is my exercise, guys. I think this one is it for me. This is the one that is the hardest for me. So we're gonna go out there in 3, 2, 1. Good, keep that chin up. Couple more. Yep, I filled that one so many different places. Flip it on over.
Get slide. I'm just gonna slide. It's gonna have to happen. Try my best to stay still.
All right, guys, and coming up. I want you to get higher than you did the last 2 rounds. By now, your body has accepted what it's doing. So go ahead and just keep challenging it. Perfect job, guys. We got burpees coming up. Half burpees at that.
And let's go.
I feel like you did that so you can get a head start.
Ah!
Still almost lost and you cheated. Alright, guys. Way to go. You deserve a pat on the back. So proud of you guys. You did it. You completed our main circuit. Get your water, recover. You know what to do. Drop that flex up emoji, that fire emoji. Whatever you're feeling like. To let us know that you are done and you're ready for the next circuit coming up because we still have some time. We're going to get that core, guys. So do what you got to do and then meet us right back here.
Great job with that first portion. Rest up. We got more instructions coming, so you get a break coming up. But way to finish that round.
You guys should be breathing hard, sweating a lot by now. Not done yet, not quite. Hang in there with us. We're switching it up.
A little less than half to go. A little less than half. Remember to like, share, comment.
And tag 2 people. 2 people, guys. That's all we ask of you. Like, share, and tag 2 people. Help us, help others. All right, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm ready. So listen up, core demonstrations coming your way.
All right, so we're gonna put a real emphasis on those love handles, those slash obliques tonight. So we got some crossbody dead bugs here, some Russian twists, some mountain climbers in a V hold. So we're gonna bring that body up here in our crossbody dead bug. You wanna bring those legs up off the ground. You're gonna take one hand, cross it over the body to the opposite leg. That opposite arm is gonna come up in a 90-degree angle, and that opposite arm and leg are gonna extend out as you maintain that position here, and then come back together at the same time and repeat. You wanna get 10 of these on each side. Try to make sure your arm and your leg are moving in sync with one another. Also, that opposite leg that's up in the air, try to keep that leg elevated instead of just resting down. Actually have that leg up, forcing those core muscles to have to really stay engaged throughout the entirety of those repetitions. So 10 and 10, total of 20. Next up, you're gonna sit up, stand right there on the floor. We're going into 30 Russian twists. 30 Russian twists. So with this one, feet can be elevated off the floor. You can cross them, or you can keep them side by side. However, side by side is gonna be a little bit tougher, seeing that you're not gonna have everything balanced together. Gonna force you to use more stability. However, body slightly tilt, you're gonna rotate the chest out, all the way over, side to side, 15 times each way, alternating through 30 total reps. Now, bringing those feet off the ground are a little hard for you, no worries. As you see here, you can bring those heels down, keeping the toes up. Body is still gonna be slightly tilted, so we have that core activation, and we're still gonna rotate side to side, all right? So, no worries there. However, be sure that you maintain that slight tilt, and once you do, you will know, because it's gonna cause you to have to tighten up that core area, and once you feel that, then you know you're in that proper position, and all you need to do is rotate that chest all the way out, not just the hands, but a full twist on the core. 30 total reps. Next up, mountain climbers, push-up plank position. Let's go ahead and start with one leg tucked under the chest. That way you have a better idea of where to start, and then alternate from there as you maintain that low hip, changing up those legs, full extension, and you can go very fast with this one, forcing those lower core muscles and that heart rate to elevate itself so that you can get the best out of that exercise. If you need a modification, you can still get in that same position, and instead of going fast and alternating as you've seen, where we seem like we're more sprinting in that form, you can just jump those legs out, switch them up slowly, so boom, and good. All right, so just taking your time, still trying to maintain that low hip positioning throughout the entirety of the move as you jump those legs out, alternating each and every one. We got 30 reps there as well, so there's gonna be that each knee coming into the chest about 15 times. And then last but certainly not least, we'll meet here for this one. We got 25-second V hold, so legs are gonna be straight out in front of you, hands are straight out in front of you. We're gonna lift those legs up off the ground as high as we can. Hands are gonna be up. And you're just gonna hold that position for 25 seconds. And just like with our with our Russian twist, if you're not able to elevate your legs, you can still keep those legs straight, get that arms out, and tilt the body back, and still maintain that position. Like I said before, once your torso is tilted out that way, you will feel that contraction in the core, and you just need to maintain that position as long as you can. Your duration is 25 seconds, and if you do, guys, fall down within before that 25 seconds is up, try to pick those legs back up and continue on to the end of the time. Just don't give up from there. And if you need a little bit more of a challenge, you can still elevate one leg at a time where you're in that position, and then switch halfway through and just continue to hold. All right, so those are your reps. Those are your exercises and your reps. We got 10 crossbody dead bugs. That's 10 each side for a total of 20. We have 30 Russian twists alternating through. That's 15 twists each and every side. Mountain climbers, 30 reps. That's 15 knee tucks in on each leg, going in and out. And then lastly, 25 seconds V hold here. We got 3 rounds. Let's knock this thing out and let's get into our cool down.
All right, guys, I'm ready to get this started. Crossbody dead bug. Go lie flat on your back, feet elevated. Opposite hand to the outside of your knee. Bringing that arm Looking good, guys. Perfect. Go ahead and sit on up. Russian twist, so feet elevated if you can, or bring those heels to the floor. 30 total, 15 on each side. In 3, 2, 1.
Guys, make sure you rotate that chest all the way out. Rotate that core.
Good. Head should follow your hands. Perfect.
All right, next up here, mountain climbers, 30 reps as well. Start one knee tucked in the chest, keeping those hips low, and go.
All right, guys.
All right.
25 seconds here. I know you can do it. Go ahead and get in position, whatever that looks like for you.
And again, if you fall down, get right back up, or even if you decide just to go down for a few seconds and rest, try to spend more time in that V hold than you are outside of it. Ready? And let's go.
Nice, consistent breathing, guys. Remember, if you gotta come down, take a few breaths and get right back up again.
10 seconds.
Doesn't matter if you're only doing 3 to 5 seconds at a time, just work.
And 3, 2, 1, and time.
I think we all can agree that's probably gonna be the toughest for our core sequence. So let us know in the comments if you guys agree. Grab your water. We have 2 more rounds, count them, 2 more rounds of core. We're making great time, so get what you need very quickly. Meet us right back here. We're going right back into those dead bugs.
Yep, 10 and 10, guys. Cross body, leg is up, cross over, opposite arm and leg, and let's roll. Toe pointed away from you.
Good. Right into the next one. Really tighten your core. Tap that belly button in, flatten your back. Guys, when you're doing these core movements, your core should be so tight. The best visual I can give people is if someone was about to come and like just punch you in the gut, you would naturally tense up and kind of tuck your belly button in. That's what we want when you're doing these movements, to make sure you're engaging the right muscles and not activating too much of your legs.
All right, Russian twist. Got 30 reps here. Remember, rotate that chest all the way out. Let the head follow. Just don't go side to side with the arms. Rotate that core. Ready? And let's go. Ten more.
Perfect. Flip it on over. Get your heart rate elevated again. Mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1.
I think that's what we messed up at, was putting those mountain climbers right next to the V-holes, because now your quads are burning more probably so than anything.
Hold on, don't say we. Who wrote this program? Nate wrote this program. So if you guys are feeling it right now, you can go ahead and blame him. Larissa would have taken that into consideration. I'm just going to let you know right now.
I just want to make you better, that's all. All right. You know what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I don't think nobody's dead.
We have no deaths on our resume.
All
No
right.
deaths. I'm going to keep it that way.
25 seconds, hands and feet up, legs are straight, and go.
get to this point, we typically just go with it. But if you need a rest, rest, no worries. This is on your time. We're just trying to keep a pace for you guys. But grab water if you need it. Nate and I are going to get right back into the Crossbody Dead Bugs. We're going to finish this last round out strong.
All right, ready, and let's go.
Definitely should be feeling it a lot more this last round. Guys are doing great. Don't cheat yourself. Nice clean reps. All right, Russian twist. You know what to do. 30. I'm going to challenge you guys. If you've been putting your heels down, try to get us a few reps in with those legs elevated, even if it's just one on each side and then you got to bring them back down again. Just try the more difficult modification, the progression here. Try it. You might surprise yourselves.
And once you feel your body start to sacrifice that form for those reps, that's when you bring those heels down and continue on. Don't work through where those reps get sloppy. We still want good quality, guys, but push yourselves to get better. You're never going to reach that next level if you stay doing the same thing over and over. You got to make yourself a bit uncomfortable and try something new. So ready, set, go. Ready, set, and get up there.
You guys have only been holding for 10 seconds at a time. Shoot for 15. Whatever you're doing, just try to do a little bit more. You got this. Don't come down, not yet. Tighten that core. Focus on the core. Don't think about anything else.
And time.
There it is, guys. Way to go. Way to never settle. Way to train with purpose. This is what it's all about. So proud of you guys. And if you haven't already, make sure you love, share, and tag 2 people that you think would benefit from this workout. We would love to help more people, so we're really counting on you guys to spread the word and invite your friends and family. And if you're interested in more, all right, more custom programs, more access to programs, anything like that. If you want to have access to Nate and I, we are relaunching our virtual club. This February, guys, is coming up fast. So make sure to message us personally to get on that waiting list because we're super excited. It's going to be real awesome content for only $30 a month or $75 for 3 months, guys. You can't beat the price. You'll get access to Nate and myself. So make sure to reach out to us. Grab your water, and then we're coming right back here for stretching.
All right, guys. If you're still working, no worries. Keep going through. Like I said, no need to feel rushed. This thing is a marathon and not a sprint, so take your time. You're not going to accomplish everything in one day, one workout. So take your time, listen to your body, pace yourself, and gradually work your way up to that next level. But it's a slow build process. You can't skip any steps. So far, so good. We're going to start our stretching here in about another 20, 30 seconds. So giving you guys a little bit more time as we have more than enough time still on our side here. So keep working, keep being smart about it, working smarter, not necessarily harder. ahead and take that seat. Spread those legs out as wide apart as you can get them. And from there, let's reach out, grab those toes. Go as far as you can without bending those knees. Once you start to bend those knees, if you want a little bit too far than what your body is ready for. So go as far as you can go with keeping those knees straight. You should be feeling this one in those inner thighs, underneath there, and those hamstrings. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Bring it in for a butterfly, please. And back straight, chest is high. Push down on those inner thighs if you can with those forearms. Get a good stretch in that groin. You guys breathe, let the heart rate settle. Get that rich oxygen in those lungs. Let that blood circulate. You guys did a great job. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Left leg out, right leg in. And just like that first one, we want to go as far as we can. We're not bending that knee. Reaching with 2 hands towards that foot. Keeping that right leg tucked inside. And good. Switching over to the right leg. Same thing applies here. Don't bend that knee. Go as far as you can go without doing so. Last one here, 2 feet together, and reach. All right, bring those legs in, relax them for a little bit. We're gonna repeat all of those again. So going all the way back to the top, legs out wide. If you can, try to get a little farther than you did that first time around, and let's go.
We say this a lot, guys, but really work on these stretches. Challenge yourself in these ranges of motion.
Butterfly.
Don't just go where it's comfortable, where you've always gone. Push a little bit past that comfort zone on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as the uncomfortability. You want to take it to about a 7.
And left leg out. 2 hands reach. Switch to the right. And 2 feet together.
All right, guys.
You
Looking
feel
good.
a lot looser there after those if you were tight. And good deal. All right, have you come up, 1 knee down, left leg, right knee down, left leg forward. Stretch out those hip flexors and quads. So left leg up, and just like with a lunge and a squat, we still want to keep that knee from exceeding past that toe. So push out, and good.
It's really gonna make sure that you're feeling it in this back hip flexor. You may even feel it in the front if you're really tight.
Push a little deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Switch it. And push.
Nice tall torso, guys. Don't round at the back. Always proper posture.
And good. All right, back to the right. And again, get a little deeper. And good. Switch it.
Aren't we supposed to be doing what he's doing? He said, I'm trying to be like him. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I'm pretty sure he's leading these stretches right now.
Oh,
This guy, man.
all right, staying with those quads. We're going out forward. Now And we're gonna hold these next ones a little longer than the other one. So let's go with the right leg coming back. And ladies and gentlemen, you wanna go as far as you can with keeping this left leg straight and this right leg on the floor. So once this knee starts to lift up from the floor, if it does, then you're going a little bit too far. And same thing, if this knee starts to bend, you're going a little bit too far. Try to lay completely back, keeping this leg tucked behind you, and let's go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Guys, this is a really good stretch on the ankle as well there. Switching it over. 25 more seconds here on the left. And go.
Crank it up.
Toes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Back to the top. Right leg back again. And just like the last one, try to get a little deeper. And go.
If you guys are going all the way down like me and you need a little bit more of a stretch, actually push the bent knee into the ground to kind of flex that quad.
And up. Last time on the left. Hopefully your body's starting to feel a little bit looser after each and every stretch. And let's go. See if I can get down on this left side this time. Toes locked up last time, or at least they tried. All right, it's much better. 10 seconds. And good. All right. Right over left here, going outside the body, cross over. And we're going to take that left arm, go outside the knee, and push into it. As you take those eyes ahead and go as far around as you can, trying to look to the opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Switch it left over right, and going outside the left knee, and push. And good. All right, right over left again, and push. Last but certainly not least, abs face down. And with this one here, trying to keep the hips on the ground, hands right outside the pecs. You're gonna push the chest and the eyes all the way up to the ceiling. As you keep those hips down, feeling that stretch in your abdominals. So ready, set, and up. And down. Deep breath in. Up.
Chin up, guys. Exaggerate, bringing those shoulders back.
And down. One more of these. Deep breath in. Up. And down. All right. Perfect.
All right, guys. our beginners training circuit every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on our Facebook page. Our beginners training circuit is challenging for all fitness levels, but we will provide modifications, more education throughout the program. Will be available to answer more questions, and it will be all body weight. If you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, or if you start to do the beginners training program consistently for a few weeks and you want an extra day, you can join us for our advanced training circuit on Thursdays, same time, same place. The only difference is we will be using weights and we will not be providing the modifications. So if you don't know what those modifications are for your body right now, make sure you learn those before jumping into that class, because you will be expected to know modifications that you need if you can't do the most advanced version.
Yes, guys, much more up-tempo, a lot more movement in that class, a lot more repetitions in that class. But great workout here tonight. Way to show up and show out. Looking forward to seeing you all back here Thursday so we can go through it all over again, but with a little bit more pace here, just like we spoke about. But with that being said, guys, thanks for showing up, giving it your all, and never give up.
Never lose hope.
And
never settle.
All right, have a damn good evening and get you some healthy food in you. Get a good refuel.